Why haven't we been back to the moon in over 50 years? Did NASA forget how to go? Or were we just waiting for the right time? Well, the wait is over, and the next giant leap is finally happening. In 1969, the Apollo 11 mission made history. Neil Armstrong became the first human to step onto the moon. It was a time of dreams, bravery, and space race rivalry. But by 1972, the Apollo program ended, and humanity never returned, until now. NASA has launched a bold new mission, Artemis, named after Apollo's twin sister in Greek mythology. This isn't just a repeat, it's a revolution. Artemis is about going back to the moon, but also staying, exploring, and preparing for something even bigger, Mars. In November 2022, NASA launched Artemis I, an uncrewed test flight that sent the Orion spacecraft around the moon and brought it safely home. It was a flawless dress rehearsal. Now comes the real excitement. Artemis II, set to launch in September 2025. It will carry 4 astronauts on a historic journey around the moon. Who's going? All right, let's meet the Artemis II crew. Reed Wiseman will serve as commander, representing the United States. Victor Glover is the pilot, and he'll be the first person of color to travel to the moon, which is honestly pretty historic. Christina Koch is a mission specialist, and she could become the first woman ever to orbit the moon. And finally, Jeremy Hansen is also a mission specialist, and he's making history as the first Canadian astronaut to fly to the moon. So, the crew will travel over 400,000 kilometers away from Earth, perform a bunch of tests, and orbit the moon without actually landing. This will be the farthest humans have traveled in 50 years, which is just incredible when you think about it. You know, this mission isn't just symbolic, it's actually critical. Artemis II will test the life support, communication, and navigation systems that will be used for future moon landings and eventually, even missions to Mars. Then comes Artemis III, planned for 2026 or 2027. This will be the moment we've all waited for. Humans will walk on the moon again. And not just any humans. Artemis III will land the first woman and the first person of color on the moon's surface. They will land near the moon's south pole, a region believed to contain frozen water, which is, vital for future lunar colonies. Artemis is just the beginning. The long-term goal, build a sustainable moon base, create a lunar gateway, a space station orbiting the moon, and finally, use the moon as a launch pad to send humans to Mars in the 2030s. From Apollo to Artemis, humanity is once again reaching for the stars. This time, it's about more than flags and footprints. It's about science, survival, and a future beyond Earth. Are you ready for the next giant leap? Because Artemis II is just the beginning. Thanks for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to Nebula.